NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. To Irving. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Can't miss those.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Screen coming. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Irving. Damian Lillard sends it away. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. Time for some new personnel into the game. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Nothing going here on that drive. Nets have the basketball. Irving. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Bazemore with the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Add 2 points to the board.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Substitutions, Portland.
Lillard to McCollum. Has a look. C.J. McCollum. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Trying to cash in. He had all day And all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Lillard against KD. To McCollum. Short jumper off the mark. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Trailblazers with the basketball.
Screen come on your left.
Here comes the screen. Lillard to Davis. Kevin Durant swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
To Jordan.
Hey, swing it to me. He can't guard me.
Count the bucket for two.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Lillard to McCollum. To Lillard. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The assist from number 1.
Portland's got it. And he hits.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Changes coming from both sides right now. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. From the outside, no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Down low for Davis. Can't connect. The jumper's off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
The pass set it all up.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Blazers come away with it. Through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, one quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
McCollum. Portland has 4 to shoot. Yes, better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Hollis Jefferson. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Scores from the post.
Old school. equals high percentage.
McCollum with the basketball. Trailing by 4.
Defense, let's go.
To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Durant in a matchup with Harkless. To Dinwiddie. To Durant. Five on the shot clock. KD for 2. Kevin Durant. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Trailblazers take over. To McCollum. Sizing up the defense. Screen coming. McCollum. Not that time.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
To Dinwiddie.
I told you the screen was coming.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here comes the screen. They go down to Davis. Count the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Brooklyn's ball.
In the stance, in the stance.
To Hollis Jefferson. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Hey, lock up, lock
To
up.
McCollum. Work it down to Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions. Brooklyn.
Be up, baby. Let's go. Pick him up, pick him up.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul.
Slam down. Yusuf Nurkic cleans it up.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Down low Nurkic. Nurkic rocking the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Dame rises. Shot by Lillard, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
DeAndre Jordan with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
McCollum into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the screen. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Lillard gets it in the left corner. To McCollum. Beyond the arc for three. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Portland has the ball. He gets it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except, and with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Portland ball.
My ball.
Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Irving. For Durant, down low. To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Shot from Hollis Jefferson, no good. Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard to Nurkic. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard defended by Kevin Durant. Has a look. Lillard shot, no good. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Damian Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard now 3 for 9.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Irving into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Navigating through traffic. He wants it at the rim and scores. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Screen coming. Durant, guarded by Nurkic. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game.
Subbing in for the Portland Trail Blazers, number 3, C.J. McCollum.
Lillard to Nurkic and throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Durant. To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive.
Watch the slip, watch the slip.
Kyrie Irving for two, just off the mark. Bazemore, tough matchup against Durant. Lillard, no good. That's great defense. Durant across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. LeVert matched up with Lillard. To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's now 5 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Kevin Durant has it. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Portland's got it. Lillard to Davis. Surveys the floor. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Nice pass to get things going.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Jared Allen, huge block. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. To Durant. From long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Lillard.
In the third quarter.
A pass stolen by the Nets.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
And the rebound taken in by Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. To Lillard. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming. Oh, you guarding me? Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball.
It's Lillard for two. Deep two there, won't go. Stuffs it down with authority. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, That play will have millions of views, and I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Nets have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Trailblazers take over. Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. Not that time. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. Kevin Durant rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Ken Bazemore. They'll get it down to Davis.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Count the basket inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Portland has the ball. Here comes the screen. Jared Allen with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful...
Stuffs it down with authority. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
You consider the luxury box for your next group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Portland Blazers, number 0,
To Lillard. Short jumper won't fall. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Durant here against Harkless. To Irving. For 3. Not done yet. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Durant with the basketball up top. It's a 9-point lead. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Doesn't get the bounce. It's Portland ball. It was right there. Durant across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. 24-second violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
subbing in for Portland, number 1 and number 22.
Dame rises, knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Durant tosses. A pass stolen by Portland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Lillard. To McCollum. Off the assist.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Top of the key. Durant. From the painted area, won't go down. To McCollum. To Davis. Down low. Can't connect from inside. Durant with the basketball up top. Up 5. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Lillard to Davis. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Number 27, Yusuf Nurkic. Stepping in for the Nets, number
Dinwiddie into the front court. His team up by 7. Him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Trailblazers with the basketball. To Ken Bazemore. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws.
Defense, let's go.
From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
the assist from number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard, defended by Kevin Durant. Shot by Lillard, no good. Nurkic rocking the rim. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
When you look at these highlights, you can see how this team...
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant made it his mission to destroy all kinds of shots. Well, mission accomplished. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.